Hey friends, I thought today we could do a little gardening together and have a little chat. First, we're going to go inside the farm stand. I need to pick out a basket or two so that we can grab some things from the garden. I think this one may be good for herbs. And let's see, a smaller one for the produce. Let's go see what I've got. So if you're new to my channel, my name is Angela and I'm the Inquisitive Farmwife. I like to do lots of unique and fun things, whether they're on the farm or not, but usually you'll see me here on the farm. Let's see, where can I put you? I think I'll go ahead and turn you around and we'll take a little tour. We'll do a little talk, and we'll get some watering and some gardening done. I don't know why, but I tend to always like to start here on this end with our little garden tours. Our plant seems to be coming along nicely. We'll just kind of guide this and we'll take a little peekaboo, see what the plant is doing. Now I thought, there it is. We have a cantaloupe and we used to have another one down here, but it actually fell off. Water my plants. I like to just water them here at the base, and we're in a shady part of the day. We've still got some watermelons. I did lose a couple of them. I'm not sure what happened, but we've still got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a bigger one down here, 5. So it's doing pretty good. Our fig tree is really starting to come to life at the base. And our herbs, we'll get to picking those in just a minute. But I wanted to show you, we started having a little bug pressure. You can see some holes. So I had to get a little more aggressive with it. I saw some Japanese beetles on here. And later in the garden, you'll see some other pests that I've been having to deal with. So this year, again, I would like to participate in the Every Bit Counts Challenge. Every Bit Counts Challenge, if you're not familiar, is hosted by Three Rivers Homestead. She started this many years ago, where in the month of August, every single day, you try to do something towards preserving for the winter. I haven't quite decided exactly how this challenge will work out for me. As much as I would like to commit to a daily video, my life just is a little too crazy for that. I would like to commit to at least a weekly video, but if possible, we will get together more often than that. Some of the content you might see from me pertaining to this particular challenge might be garden videos, just picking garden produce. It might be freeze drying, dehydrating, canning, freezing, or other unique ways to preserve your food. We kind of knocked down some of the basil when we watered, but it's okay. I promise it'll perk right back up. That's something we're going to need to harvest today. But check out this fig tree. Wow, has it really surprised me. It is doing so well. And then here is my sad situation. This is a spaghetti squash. I'm not sure if this is quite ready to harvest. It's looking close. I've got one more coming on, but the plant itself is not doing well. We have some nice greenery on this plant. There's actually 2 plants in this pot. Sadly, I have caught the squash bugs on here, and I have tried and tried to kill them, and I don't think I was aggressive enough or fast enough to get to them, and they've kind of taken over my plant. So I did go ahead and choose to spray for the squash bug because it has taken out my acorn squash plant. It completely killed both of them. The true fruit that were on there are now sitting here rotting. But on another positive note, let's look at my Vegega raised bed. Isn't that beautiful? Let's just take a moment. Oh, it's gorgeous. Of something very excited happened this week. My very first zinnia has bloomed. Aren't they gorgeous? It's like a flower within a flower. I love these tiny, tiny little flowers inside. They're just beautiful. I'm still waiting to see if this blooms, to see if it's actually a flower or a weed. But I'm kind of leaning towards weed at this point. I'm a little sad. But look, we've got more flowers coming very soon. I've decided that the bean that has taken over here is a lima bean. Oh, this is a pigweed. Let's get it out of there. Oh, I didn't get down at the root, so that means it'll come back. You got to go all the way down. See, I still didn't get it. It'll be back. But these, I believe, are the lima beans. And look, isn't that the most beautiful flower? Oh, I just love that. It's so pretty. And looky here, our peas have decided to produce for us. We have a few beans down in there. I think I have some purple beans that also are vining, but this here is the lima. Again, I just don't know. I think I'm going to have to pull this out before it chokes it out. And this, same thing. I'm waiting for it to bloom, but I'm pretty sure it's a weed. I think we might be able to go ahead and harvest off of this today. It is, boy, it's been chewed up too, hasn't it? I wanted these beans, they're white kidney beans. I want them to dry here on the plant. And then our beets are hidden down in here. There they are. Look, you can see them coming up out of the ground. So the squash bug killed off one of my plants here and had started working on several others down the line, and they've killed a couple more. I'm very sad. Those things, they will just take over. But my butternut squash plant seems to look healthy, and I think it's going to put on some blooms. We've got one right here, but it was a male. So it has the stem, so no fruit there. But I did keep one of my squash plants alive, and look at this. We have a squash. The plant itself is looking a little sad, but this one in front is looking a bit healthier. But again, oh, looky there. Looky here. We have a tiny squash coming. I don't know if it's going to survive or not. It looks a little yellow, but looky right here. That is another zucchini coming. I'm so excited. Let's give them some water now. Our okra has seemed to survive the flooding. And look, oh, I'm so excited you're with me when I see this for the very first time. This is some okra coming on right here. I'm so excited. Oh, I think I see another one right here maybe. I expected them to get a little taller, but they have dealt with a lot. And then Both zucchini plants were gone here. And again, the second butternut squash seems to still be surviving, but so far just a male flowers. But that's all right. I have faith that the ladies will show up. And then on around the corner, looky here. Oh my goodness. We have jalapenos. Oh, wonderful. Oh, this is new. These are all new. Looky here. Remember, I couldn't remember what kind of peppers they were. So you all tell me, is this a chili pepper, Anaheim? I've got a hatch chili, I believe is this one. And that looks like another jalapeno. I know I had several jalapeno plants. But looky here, folks. We've got, I don't know if you can see this or not. Follow my hand. Got a tiny little pepper here too, and that's a hot pepper. These are all the hot peppers. Oh, I'm gonna move our water spigot over here so we can get water to our peppers. And I'm going to show you the tomatoes. The tomatoes are coming along nicely. We'll definitely be harvesting on those today. We've got some yellow, we've got some cherry, and way back in here we've got some Romas. Got our bell peppers, and I thought I saw, yep, we have fruit coming on here too. Our poor chard. I don't see any fruit yet on these peppers. Our chamomile looks very happy today. It looks like we could harvest some of these too. And we've got, looky there, three new eggplants since our last tour. And then I think this one's going to be ready to pick. Now that we've had a chance to give everything a drink, we'll do a little harvesting together. I'm going to go ahead and grab this eggplant, and we'll put it in our basket. We've also got some yellow tomatoes and red tomatoes. Aren't they gorgeous? Ooh. Snacking tomatoes. We're already getting some lovely things in the basket. You don't want to forget about our zucchini. I like to take them and just twist, 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 and then they'll pop off right where they need to be. I decided that maybe we could go ahead and take in this one acorn squash that still looked okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and sit here and pick off these. But let's open one up together. Oh, looky there. I thought they were supposed to be white. They're definitely a dried bean. That's okay. This was part of the challenge I started earlier this year. And not the Three Sisters. What was it? The Vineyard Chicks. This is part of the Vineyard Chicks seeds that they sent. And I see that the plants have come back enough. They're putting on more. So I want to make sure I get all these dried ones picked off so we can preserve them, because that's all I wanted to do this year was get them for seed saving. And I see a beautiful, I don't know if you can see that, it's not in frame, a little blossom. So there's more, looks like more to come as long as I stick with it. And whatever critter this is, there's a critter eating eating them, apparently. They seem to have kind of come back to life, so I'll take it. You know, with produce like beans, the more often you pick them, the more the plant says they need to make more. And if you don't pick them, a lot of times the plant will think, okay, I've done my due diligence, and so I can be done for the season. But so typically I would have picked, like if this was a green bean, I would pick when it was of size. But because I wanted these to dry and I wanted them to come to full maturity, that's why we didn't pick them. But like your cherry tomatoes, if you stay up on those, one plant will do a family, no problem. And while I'm in here, go ahead and get out some weeds. Because if you know it's a weed, pick it and get rid of it. This one had fallen and already opened up. So we may have volunteers next year. Who knows? Okay. You're in the jungle. I don't know. I don't know if you'll be able to see this. Look here. Look. Let's see. Surely you can see it now. Our purple beans are ready. Isn't this cool? You have to look everywhere, because when I look up, there's my peas, which I thought for sure had died out. Because look down here, you'd think they were dead. Nope. And now I have my bigger basket, because we're going to be harvesting herbs. We might only get to the basil today. That's okay. They need a serious haircut. I've let this get a little out of hand. Okay, a lot out of hand. This is just one shoot. I'll just keep trimming and meet you in the house, and we'll talk about what we got. Oh my goodness, guys, I almost forgot. I haven't shown you the orchard and vineyard in a while. Let's go check it out. Our cherry tree is finished, and I think we lost the one plum we had on the plum tree, and of course the mulberries are done too, because the goaty girls like to nibble on it. Nothing still happened to the apricot tree along with our peach tree, but look how loaded this apple tree is. We'll drive over here and just see how weighted down it is. These are going to need to be picked right away. Well, they're already starting to go bad. I've seen a couple of those silly Japanese beetles. Nothing on my cling peach tree, but look. Do you see what I see? Do you see that? Let's go get it. White peaches are my favorite. I didn't think I was going to get any this year. Oh, it's still firm. I was going to go pick it. It's not ready. And the other day, I actually saw a second one. Let's go check it. In years past, if you can look at old videos, Buddy Luke and I have had a huge crop before. Yep, still too firm. Not ready yet, but you better believe I'm keeping my eye on those. Oh boy, it's so overgrown. But if you look close, can you see those clusters of grapes coming on? And those are some nice sized grapes. The next row over has tons. Unfortunately, I have seen Japanese beetles, and you can see they've done, let's see here. There. They've done their work there, and they've made lace of my leaves. Thankfully, they usually don't bother the grapes themselves too bad. But, oh, isn't this exciting? I don't know. I may have to break down and do something about it. Oh, and there is one right there. Oh, those nasty little buggers make me so mad. So here we have it. Our first garden picking and our second huge batch of parsley.
Did I really just say parsley? No, that's basil.
Thank you for coming along with me today and working with me in the garden. I hope to see you all month long. Bye for now, friends.